Welcome to Relocating to Disney. Well, there hasn't been very many updates this week because honestly, I'm starting to hit a brick wall with the constant packing and purging that's going on every single night, every spare minute, all weekend long. That's all we've been doing for months and months and months and months. And when it's not that, it's Marketplace selling stuff. And Marketplace has been super busy. It was super busy last weekend. It's been super busy ever since. But I did want to give you an update on a few things that are going on. In May, my daughter's getting married. So this week we had a wedding cake trial, right? So we tried a whole bunch of different wedding cakes. That was a lot of fun. There's also just, the normal things of life that are going on. Still got to go to work. Still have to get groceries, still got to pay the bills. All that stuff is still going on, even though we've got this massive other project that we're undertaking. Something else that's going on is we're planning a party in June. It'll be my son's graduation. It's going to be a celebration for my daughter's wedding. It's going to be my wedding anniversary. And it's also going to be a goodbye party to our family and friends before we head off to Florida, because I don't know when we're going to be back up here in New York to see them again. So we had to get all the invitations ordered. They arrived, and we had to get them all addressed and out the door. So that is done. If you haven't received your invite yet, I probably don't have your address. So send it to me. And if I know who you are, if I know you, you'll get an invite. Next thing I've been working on is dealing with some paperwork and some documents and digitizing them. So if you're like me, you probably have a filing cabinet or a drawer or a box filled with old paperwork. Some of it might even be mementos. Some of it might be kid art, or maybe it's your own art from way back in school, or old newspapers, or whatever it might be. And it takes a lot of effort to move this stuff to Florida. So what I always recommend is you just take the things that you really want and take a picture of it. And then you load that picture on the cloud, and you have that wherever you go, on any device that you want to see it on. And it's a great way to keep it in a way that doesn't take up much space. Now, the downside is that a box of paper work it can contain a lot of pages of paper. And going through all that paper and deciding, take a picture of this, throw it away, keep it, take a picture of that, all that stuff takes an enormous amount of time for very little benefit. You can spend 2 days going through one single box, but you certainly don't want to take that box to Florida and expect that you're going to sort it when you get there. So it's a bit of a challenge to find the time to go through this stuff when there's so much else going on. But honestly, I just needed a day to sit in the chair and relax a little bit and go through some paperwork. So that worked out pretty good for me. Okay, the much anticipated carpets have been installed. So let's go take a look at those. The plan was to put the house on the market right after the floors were installed. Unfortunately, the house isn't ready yet. We're still packing and purging. On the first floor, we still have the dining room to do. As you've heard before, everything got moved into the dining room. We're chipping away at it a little bit whenever we've got free time in an evening. On the second floor, it's the master bedroom. My office is back in shape now, but we still have to get the master bedroom purged and packed. That's probably going to be the last room we do, honestly. Down here in the basement, it's not, it's terrible, but not probably as terrible as it could be. I've got my workshop here to do something with, and I don't really want to pack up my tools in case I need them for something. But there's probably, I probably don't need 7 of the same screwdrivers. So I don't know, maybe there's something I can do about that. Also, down here is the game room, which is where we stage all the marketplace stuff. That's going to be a lot of work. I think what we're going to have to do is just eventually give up on trying to get stuff on marketplace, and we got the yard sale coming up, so we'll just send it all out to the yard sale and hope it goes there. And then of course there's Tub City, but there really isn't that much we can do about Tub City. Tub City is where we're starting to put things that we're going to be sending to Florida, and it's also the marketplace area of things waiting to sell. So not much we can do there. Either we have to sell everything in marketplace or send everything to Florida. So, and neither of those two are going to happen very quickly. But to get the house on the market, it's really just 4 rooms. The master bedroom, it's the dining room, it's this workshop, and the game room. We get those taken care of, pretty close to being ready to put it on the market. But with everything that's going on and how busy we are and work and everything else, chipping away a few hours every night, it's going to take a week to get that much done. In other news, it's Wednesday. That means the pool guy visits us in Florida. Like I mentioned, the workshop is one of the areas that needs to be cleaned up. Now, I used to have shelves and cabinets in here filled with tools, and those shelves and cabinets went to the garage to be sold, and I didn't follow my own advice and pack up my tools at that point because I thought I might need them. So I just took all the tools out and put them in a pile. What I've done now is taken all the tools and spread them across the floor to organize them, so that all the ratchets are together, all the screwdrivers are together, so on and so forth. And so now I'm going to be packing up some of that stuff, leaving out some things that I think I might need in order to finish off the New York house. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching.